Hello everyone, Dan Her with Dan Her Prospecting here. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, welcome. I hope you like what you see. I have a couple hours to kill in Kamloops, BC. My son is playing volleyball in a volleyball tournament here today, and I had 3 hours before I have to go pick him up. So I decided to stop by Tranquille River. You may have seen previous videos. There's a way to point. You may have seen previous videos where I was panning on Tranquille. It's an awesome, awesome spot. Lots of great gold. Free public panning for anyone. On Lower Tranquille, that is. And I'm just going to go and spend a couple hours and see what kind of shiny I can find. Hope you enjoy. Now, it is a chilly, chilly, chilly fall day here. Ice on all the puddles. You can even see the beaver pond behind me is frozen solid. Well, frozen solid. There's a layer of ice over top of it. All the leaves have fallen off the trees. We are well deep, deep in fall. And it's cold out here. It's gonna be chilly panning today. Fingers are gonna freeze. But I'm only here for a few hours. Should be fun all the same. I've got gloves. And here's our first panner on the creek, finding some shiny. Seeing if he can find, as Polly would say, the candy. Don't know where I'm going to pan today. Probably go upstream a bit more from this still. So just walked in at a random spot, and I see lots of people have been digging underneath this bank here. They've dug lots out underneath this bank. Hopefully that means they're finding something. Hopefully it doesn't mean it's all gone. I see another panner just upriver there. Crazy. They're everywhere along Tranquille. But I think this is where I'm going to start. In fact, I want to be over there, but I'm going to start on this side, then cross over and see what's on the other side. Because you know, the grass is always greener on the other side. Number one. So nothing spectacular, but we got 4 pieces of gold there. I'll do a couple more here before I move across to this other side and see what it looks like. Only one little speck in the next pan. Up by that rock over there. I think I'm going to try down here this time. Another panner just showed up in the area. They're everywhere on this beautiful Saturday morning. Pan 3, a little bit better than the 1 speck pan I just had. And that was right there. Let's keep digging. I should point out, this is bedrock right down here. We have bedrock, so I'm digging right on bedrock. Looking to get right down into the pocket whenever possible. So, nothing spectacular in that one. I am going to move to the other side and see what the other side holds. People have worked this bedrock outcrop really hard. Might be worth a look to see what they're finding. Back when I was working this side of the creek, I actually never worked up here on this stuff here. I was always working a trench that ran sort of the water's edge here, because there's a dike, bedrock dike that runs down there, and it was loaded in gold. But because I was doing so well, I never came up and tried this spot out. And because today I'm not doing so well, heck, might as well give it a try. Not much better, but a nice piece. Maybe I'll try again from there. I was up over where my shovel is over there, digging down in the pocket. Look at that hole. There's the pocket that last handful came from. Be nice if we could get that rock out of the bottom. Unfortunately, my backpack is way down river with the pry bar in it. So I just have the shovel today. Let's see if we can make the shovel work. I think I got it. It's loose, it's just not coming out. There we go. That's a nice little pocket now. Wish I had my little trowel here. Guess that's what hands are for. So it was a fun pocket to get into the bottom of. I don't know if it'll actually show me anything. But it was fun digging down in there. Apparently I only have one glove on. Oh well. I'm getting used to the water now. Ooh, that one's got gold in it. I just saw some. Oh, I should have showed the camera. Hopefully the camera got it enough that I can circle it or something on film. But I just saw some gold, so this could be a good pocket. If it is a good pocket, maybe I'll go and clean that out more. It takes a long time to fill a pan from a pocket like that though, so it's not production work, that's for sure. Okay, let's see what's in here. I saw some peeking out. Oh yeah, there we go. That's what a pocket can do for you. Lots of great gold. I will go clean the pocket out a bit more. One of them is even a little nuggy. He's got thickness to him. He's tiny, but he's got thickness. Woohoo! That's what I'm talking about. I don't put everything on camera. The last, 3 or 4 pans, well, a few pans today, I haven't even shown you guys because they were so awful. I should talk about that a little bit. On my last video, the video that just came out yesterday, would have been a while ago when you watched this, I had a lot of people calling me an idiot and stupid and all these things for what I was doing. Well, I don't put everything on video. The information that I'm going by for my testing is from thousands of hours of research and maps and trials and tests, and the one I'm talking about is where I was up by the Blue Trip on that little creek on the side of a hill testing a creek. I had really good reasons for testing a very steep creek like that. Down at the bottom, it goes over a talus slope that's not going to catch anything. The river disappears, the creek disappears. Up higher, where I wanted to get to, was too dangerous for me. I didn't want to hurt myself, especially when I'm by myself out there. So I ended up testing that hill, which I wanted to test. I wanted to see if there was any pockets that were catching gold on it. And there wasn't. It's all part of the information. But for someone to watch my 15-minute video and say I don't know what I'm doing, you don't have all the information. You don't get to see the whole process. So you might have to just, defer to the fact that maybe I know what I'm doing, maybe I know something you don't about that particular situation, and just go with what I'm doing, because I do have reasons for it. And I do know what I'm doing. I am pretty smart and I know this stuff. So those of you who say I'm dumb as a dipstick, or much, much worse, you might need to, I don't want to say you're ignorant, but ignorant meaning you don't know all the information, all the facts. You might need to just give me the benefit of the doubt that I actually do know what I'm doing and have a reason for that. There's my lecture for the day. Let's look at water. Let's look at gold. Let's go have some more fun. And another nice pan from a pocket that just must be loaded in gold. Now, the pocket's not very big. I will continue to play with it until, it peters out. But, there we go. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 medium-sized flakes in that pan. Nothing wrong with that. So here's one of my favorite things to do when prospecting. Finding a piece of gold sitting on bedrock. Can you see it from that distance? Let me zoom in on it. I'm hoping the lens isn't fogging up too much. Beautiful piece of gold sitting there. Just waiting for me to pick it up. Now there it is. A very nice picker. Should I put it in my pan so I can find it again? I trust my panning skills. I won't lose that. There we go. Oof. It's in there. I trust my panning skills. It will come out in the pan. And well, my. Another one just popped out as I was digging around. Gotta love it. Not nearly as big as the last. Now, unfortunately, this has to be the last pan of the day because I have to go pick up my son Alex from his volleyball tournament. While I'm here, better give a good shout out to Nico, one of Alex's friends who likes watching my videos. Hey there, Nico. And of course, a shout out to all of my students at Mount Boucherie. Not just Nico, all of them. Now, if that great big flake isn't in here, I'm gonna be digging back in this river. No, I trust my panning. It'll be here. Although I am taking it slower than usual. And I'm filming it all so everyone can sort of see how I take a careful pan, rather than just a very, very fast pan. Usually when I'm panning, I just go for speed. I only go careful if I know I've got something good in there, or if I know I'm working really fine gold, or if I need to know exactly what's in a spot. Now, of course, I'm doing this all one-handed, so I can hold the camera with the other hand. And here we go. Let's hope for a big flake. Hey, there it is. And a few more. Look at that. Very nice picker. I'd even call that one a picker. A couple of big flakes. That's the way to end off a day. With a beautiful pan of gold. That little pocket was just loaded in good gold. So we have to title this video, "A Little Pocket Loaded in Gold" at a free public panning reserve. You don't need a good claim to get good gold. Well, I'm going to sign off from my amazing little pocket here. That thing had a lot of great gold in it for, what is it, like 3 pans worth of material? A lot of great gold. So, definitely a great spot to work. Woohoo! Of course, I will be showing you a picture of all the gold once it's cleaned up. Really nice close-up picture and weigh-in and all that. I was only here for an hour and a half. It's not a huge weigh-in, but it was a lot of great gold. So here you go. Here's a good shot of it. And of course, as always, if you enjoy this video, please hit that thumbs up button. Please leave me a comment. I love reading them, and I respond to, well, not all of them anymore, but a lot of them. And if you're new or haven't subscribed before, I hope you like what you saw today enough to subscribe so you don't miss more in the future. And of course, I have hundreds of videos from the past. I really hope you all enjoyed my adventure on Tranquille River here today. Until the next one, bye. A little bit of an interlude from gold panning to show some history of the area. Tranquille River here, right at the base of it, has a very large ghost town. It's actually a ghost hospital, if anything. This, a long, long time ago, was a mental hospital for the area, and later on a tuberculosis hospital, or a place for people with tuberculosis to live away from the rest of the community, so they didn't spread the disease. And then even later on, it became a ghost town. It was abandoned. And it's big. I'll see if I get an aerial shot of it or something like that to include in here. But long time ago, this here was a hospital. And now, it's all vacant. A ghost town. Right at the base of Tranquille River, right where it enters into Kamloops Lake. Anyhow, nothing to do with gold panning. Just thought I'd include some history. Now that makes a fun day of recreational panning. Not a whole lot of work, not too strenuous, enough gold to keep it interesting, great weather, great way to get out. That's what it's about right there. That's the fun part of prospecting, the recreational panning part. Makes your day. Again, till the next one. Bye. And it's cold out here. It's gonna be chilly panning today. Fingers are gonna freeze.